What if one of the most powerful things you could do for your health after 50 didn't require expensive supplements, a gym membership, or complicated workout programs? What if the answer was something most people overlook every single day? Many adults assume that feeling tired, gaining weight, sleeping poorly, or losing energy is simply a normal part of aging. But what if a simple daily habit could help improve many of these problems naturally? Today we're exploring what really happens when you walk every day after 50. From your heart and brain to your sleep, energy levels, and overall well-being, the benefits may be much greater than most people realize. And by the end of this video, you'll understand why health experts continue to recommend walking as one of the most powerful habits for healthy aging. As we get older, our bodies naturally begin to change. Muscles gradually become weaker, joints may feel stiffer, and energy levels often aren't what they used to be. Many people accept these changes as unavoidable. But here's something important. Growing older doesn't automatically mean becoming inactive. In fact, movement may become even more important after the age of 50. Unfortunately, modern lifestyles encourage people to sit more than ever before. Hours spent sitting at desks, watching television, scrolling on phones, or driving from place to place can slowly reduce physical activity without us even noticing. That's one reason many adults begin experiencing fatigue, stiffness, and reduced mobility. Walking provides a simple way to fight back against that cycle. One of the first areas that benefits from regular walking is your heart. Your heart works every second of every day, pumping blood throughout your entire body. As we age, maintaining healthy circulation becomes increasingly important. When you walk, your heart begins pumping more efficiently. Blood flow improves, oxygen delivery improves, and your cardiovascular system receives gentle exercise without placing excessive stress on the body. Over time, consistent walking may help support healthy circulation and overall heart function. That's one reason doctors often recommend walking as a starting point for adults who want to become more active. The best part? You don't need to run marathons, you simply need consistency. Many adults over 50 are concerned about blood pressure, and for good reason. High blood pressure often develops silently, without obvious symptoms. Some people don't realize there's a problem until years later. Regular walking encourages healthy blood flow throughout the body. When circulation improves, the cardiovascular system often functions more efficiently. Think of it this way. Your blood vessels are like highways, carrying important supplies throughout your body. The smoother traffic moves, the better everything works. This is why many health professionals encourage daily movement as part of an overall healthy lifestyle. Even short walks performed consistently can contribute to long-term health benefits. And consistency matters far more than perfection. Now let's talk about something almost everyone wants more of. Energy. Many adults over 50 wake up feeling tired, sluggish, or unmotivated. The common reaction is often another cup of coffee. But surprisingly, movement may be one of the most effective ways to increase energy naturally. At first, this sounds backwards. How can using energy create more energy? The answer lies in how the body responds to physical activity. Walking encourages circulation, supports oxygen delivery, and helps wake up systems throughout the body. Many people notice that after establishing a regular walking routine, they feel more alert during the day, experience fewer afternoon crashes, and enjoy better overall stamina. It's one of the simplest ways to help your body feel alive again. Another surprising benefit of daily walking is better sleep. And if you're over 50, you already know how valuable a good night's sleep can be. Many adults struggle to fall asleep, wake up multiple times during the night, or get out of bed feeling exhausted even after spending hours asleep. The problem isn't always how long you sleep. Sometimes it's the quality of your sleep. Walking helps the body use energy naturally throughout the day. It also helps regulate your body's internal clock, which plays a major role in sleep patterns. When your body experiences healthy movement during the day, it often becomes easier to relax at night. Many regular walkers report falling asleep faster, waking up less frequently, and feeling more refreshed in the morning. And over time, better sleep can improve everything from mood and energy to memory and overall health. One of the biggest challenges of aging is muscle loss. In fact, adults naturally begin losing muscle mass as they get older. This process happens gradually, which is why many people don't notice it at first. Simple tasks become harder, stairs feel more difficult, standing for long periods becomes uncomfortable, and overall strength slowly declines. The good news? Walking helps keep your muscles active. Every step engages muscles in your legs, hips, core, and lower body. While walking isn't the same as weight training, it still helps encourage movement and muscle activity, and the more consistently you walk, the more opportunities your body has to maintain strength and mobility. After 50, preserving muscle is one of the most important investments you can make in your future independence. Balance often doesn't get much attention until it becomes a problem. Many adults begin noticing changes in balance as they get older. Maybe you feel less steady walking on uneven ground, or perhaps you occasionally lose confidence while climbing stairs. These changes are common, but they shouldn't be ignored. Regular walking encourages coordination between muscles, joints, and the nervous system. Every step requires your body to maintain stability and control. Over time, this repeated practice can help support better balance and body awareness. And that's important because falls become a much greater concern after the age of 50. Walking may seem simple, but its impact on everyday movement can be surprisingly powerful. Now let's talk about a topic that concerns millions of adults after 50: weight gain. Many people notice that maintaining a healthy weight becomes more difficult with age. The same eating habits that once worked no longer seem as effective. Metabolism changes, activity levels often decrease, and extra weight can appear surprisingly quickly. This is where walking can help. Walking increases daily movement and encourages your body to burn energy more consistently. It's not a magic solution, and it won't transform your body overnight. But small actions repeated every day often produce the biggest long-term results. Many people underestimate how powerful consistency can be. A daily walk may not feel dramatic, but over months and years the impact can be significant. One area many adults worry about is belly fat, and it's easy to understand why. Excess abdominal fat isn't just about appearance, it may also be linked to several health concerns as we age. Unfortunately, belly fat often becomes more stubborn after 50. Many people become frustrated because traditional approaches don't seem to work anymore. The good news is that walking provides a simple starting point. Regular movement helps increase daily activity levels and supports overall calorie expenditure. Combined with healthy eating habits, good sleep, and consistency, walking can become an important part of a healthier lifestyle. The secret isn't finding a perfect solution, it's building sustainable habits that you can continue for years. And walking is one of the easiest habits to maintain. When most people think about walking, they think about the heart, weight loss, or fitness. But one of the most fascinating benefits may actually involve the brain. Your brain depends on a constant supply of oxygen and nutrients to function properly, and healthy circulation plays a major role in making that happen. When you walk regularly, blood flow increases throughout the body, including the brain. Researchers continue studying the connection between physical activity and cognitive health, and the findings are becoming increasingly interesting. Many adults report improved focus, sharper thinking, and better mental clarity when they stay physically active. Walking also gives your mind a chance to reset. Instead of sitting indoors surrounded by screens, emails, and distractions, you give your brain an opportunity to slow down and recharge. Sometimes, the simplest activities create the biggest mental benefits. Stress affects nearly every part of the body. It influences sleep, energy levels, digestion, hormones, and even heart health. The problem is that many adults carry stress for years without realizing how much it impacts their overall well-being. Walking provides a natural opportunity to break that cycle. As you move, your body releases chemicals that help support a more positive mood. At the same time, you're stepping away from screens, responsibilities, and constant mental stimulation. Even a short walk around the neighborhood can create a noticeable shift in how you feel. Many people begin a walk feeling stressed and return feeling calmer, clearer, and more relaxed. Over time, these small moments of stress relief can add up to meaningful improvements in daily life. Many adults avoid movement because they're worried about joint discomfort, and that's understandable. When knees, hips, or ankles feel stiff, exercise can seem intimidating. But here's something surprising. Gentle movement is often better than complete inactivity. Your joints are designed to move. When movement decreases, stiffness can gradually increase. Walking helps keep joints active while encouraging circulation to surrounding tissues. For many people, this can help reduce feelings of stiffness and improve overall mobility. Of course, everyone is different, and it's important to follow medical advice if you have specific joint conditions, But in general, regular movement can help your body stay more flexible and functional. The goal isn't perfection, the goal is simply to keep moving. Here's a benefit many people never expect. Walking may also support digestion. After eating, your digestive system begins working to break down food and absorb nutrients. A short walk after meals can help encourage natural movement throughout the digestive tract. That's one reason many cultures around the world have a tradition of walking after dinner. Instead of immediately sitting on the couch, they stay gently active. Many people find that walking after meals helps them feel lighter, less bloated, and more comfortable. And while walking isn't a cure for digestive problems, it can become a valuable part of an overall healthy lifestyle. Sometimes the simplest habits produce benefits in areas you never expected. Now let's talk about one of the biggest mistakes people make when starting a walking routine. They think walking only works if it's intense. Many adults believe they need to walk fast, walk for hours, or push themselves to exhaustion. But that's simply not true. The greatest benefit of walking comes from consistency, not intensity. Walking for 20 or 30 minutes every day is often more effective than doing one exhausting workout and then quitting for the rest of the week. This is where many people fail. They try to do too much, too soon. They become discouraged, lose motivation, and stop altogether. The secret is starting where you are, building momentum, and allowing healthy habits to grow over time. Small steps repeated consistently often create the biggest transformations. One reason many people never experience the benefits of walking is because they try to change everything overnight. They start with big goals, huge expectations, and unrealistic routines. For a few days, motivation is high. But then life gets busy, energy drops, and the habit disappears. The truth is, your body doesn't care whether you walk 5 miles on your first day. What matters is creating a routine you can actually maintain. Even a 10-minute walk is better than doing nothing. And those small victories create momentum. The goal isn't to impress anyone. The goal is to become slightly more active than you were yesterday. Because healthy aging isn't built on one perfect day. It's built on thousands of small decisions repeated consistently over time. A question many people ask is, how much walking do I actually need? The answer may surprise you. You don't need to spend hours walking every day to experience benefits. For many adults over 50, even 20 to 30 minutes of walking most days of the week can be a fantastic starting point. Some people prefer one longer walk, others enjoy 2 shorter walks throughout the day. The most important thing isn't finding the perfect number, it's finding a routine that fits your lifestyle. Remember, the best exercise isn't the one that's theoretically perfect. It's the one you'll continue doing month after month and year after year. Consistency creates results, and walking is one of the easiest forms of movement to make part of everyday life. Now imagine you've been walking consistently for several weeks. What changes might you notice? Many people begin reporting better energy levels throughout the day. Simple tasks feel easier. Movement feels more natural. Sleep often improves. Stress feels more manageable. And there's something else that happens. Confidence begins to grow. You start proving to yourself that positive change is possible. Every completed walk becomes evidence that you're investing in your future health. The improvements may not happen overnight, and they may not always be dramatic, but healthy habits work quietly in the background, day after day, week after week, creating results that become easier to appreciate over time. After 30 days of regular walking, many people begin noticing a major shift in how they feel. Not because walking is a miracle, but because consistency starts paying off. You may feel more energetic, you may sleep better, you may feel stronger, lighter, and more mobile. Perhaps most importantly, walking often stops feeling like exercise. It becomes part of your lifestyle. And that's where real transformation happens. When healthy choices become automatic, you no longer rely on motivation alone. You rely on habits. And habits are powerful. Because once a healthy routine becomes part of your identity, maintaining it becomes much easier than starting over again. So, what really happens when you walk every day after 50? Your heart benefits, your circulation improves, your muscles stay active, your balance becomes stronger, your sleep may improve, your stress may decrease, and your overall quality of life can become better. Walking may never be the most exciting health trend. It may never generate flashy headlines. But sometimes, the simplest habits are the most powerful. You don't need expensive equipment, you don't need a complicated program, and you don't need to be perfect. You simply need to start. One walk, one day, one step at a time. Because the small choices you make today can have a powerful impact on your health tomorrow. And sometimes, the road to better health begins with a single step. This video is for educational purposes only and is not intended as medical advice. The information shared is based on general knowledge and should not replace professional medical guidance. Always consult your doctor or a qualified healthcare professional before making any health decisions.